That was a bit of a shock there. I thought we were going to a different camera, but never mind, Adam. We are live at the Kirklees Business Conference, the MyConference for the Chamber of Commerce, live here at the John Smith Stadium. And what a show we've got lined up for you today. It's a great exhibition with lots of local businesses here to share and inspire you. So get yourself down here. We're here till, what time are we here till, Adam? This afternoon, there we go. So this live stream is going to be until 12 o'clock, and then we start again at 1:30, and we're going through the rest of the day. We've got a series of interviews lined up for you. We've got Alan in the main event as well that's going to be roaming. We have got a great event for you. So if you have any questions, comments or anything, please feel free to drop them in the comment section and use the hashtag MyBusinessConference or hashtag MyConfKirklees. Those are in the stinger below as well. So, and if you do share those hashtags, then the chamber will be resharing, keeping that eyes on them. We are at the John Smith Stadium, which is an amazing exhibition space here in Huddersfield. And like I say, we've got a series of people ready to talk to you today in interviews. And if there's anyone here that you want us to talk to, do let us know. Let me just go through some of the activities that are here today as well. My chamber here, obviously, 5 Talents Limited are here as well. Beanie Media, Social Progress, Faith Brand Communications, John Smith Stadium. They've got a great stand. They've got chocolates and everything on there, so I'm really excited for that. Sam Networking are here, Eaton Smith Solicitors, Simpson Wood, 3M Buckley Innovation are here, University of Huddersfield, Juice Personnel, Edmondson's IT Services. I should have gone through these first, or maybe put my teeth in. Calder IT are here as well. Liz Baker, photography, is actually doing professional headshots today, so that's really cool. Huddersfield Giants are here. Hadprint, Podmatic, great stand as well. I'm a bit of a tech guy. I love the tech, and they've got some great looking stuff. RSPCA, they're coming on and talking to us as well. Artastic, Your Golf Day, Fox Engravers, Aquatrust Water, Business Kirklees, Adventure, and loads more. I'm going to go through this whole list because it'll take me forever. But, you know, if you're around Huddersfield today, get yourself down to the stadium. It's free entry. Just register your business. And it doesn't matter what type of business you are, whether you're a big corporation or a small business, there's everything you need here as well. As well as that, they've got a series of seminars. There's an exporting seminar going on right this very minute as we were speaking. That's going on, and I'm really excited for that. And again, throughout the day, let's see what seminars we've got going on. I've got a list with those on. We have 10 till 11:15, Stairless recipient of My Awards 2023, 11:30 till 12:15, an introduction to intellectual property in the marketplace. That's going to be really interesting. 12:30 to 1:15, if you get yourself down here for that, representatives from Adventure and the West Yorkshire Combined Authority, they're going to be doing a seminar. And at 1:30 to 2:15, research and development tax credits, addressing your common inquiries and updates on eligibility and criteria for government policies by Vicky Newen. This is, again, there's lots of knowledge that you can obtain for your business to get yourself down here as well. I'm going to quickly jump over to Alan, who's in the main event right now, and kind of he's going to talk and tell you about the hustle and bustle that's going on in that main room right now. So, Alan, over to you.
Is that my cue to go? I think that was my cue to go. Fantastic. So yes, I'm here in the which is the space where all the suppliers are today. Forgive me if I repeat anything Grant was saying there. I can't quite hear him because it's very, very loud in here. It's quite busy. So the show opened just about 5 minutes ago. The hustle and bustle is real in here. It's fantastic. I think Grant went through a handful of suppliers there. There's about 50 stallholders here today, all based in Kirklees. And it's a fantastic atmosphere about the place. And the event kicked off at 8 o'clock with a breakfast networking event over in Legends Cafe Bar, and then everybody's kind of migrated down to the John Smith Stadium here in the Rebel Ward Suite. So there's a list of seminars on today. There's a stage here with a compare on it. Mr. Paul and Ross. I'm just stood in front of like a soft networking area where if you're having a chatty, you fancy to sit down and have a coffee, then you can colleagues over here and chat and discuss business. But I think it's a fantastic event. We've kind of visited this event ourselves for a number of years now, and it's a staple event in the calendar for us. It's really great. There's a lot of business here, and of course, it's a very positive thing, which of course the Hood Show is about positive things. So there's a list of seminars on. We've also got some live interviews today. We've got about 8 lined up so far. They're all kicking off every 10 minutes. So we're going to cross between the studio for interview and then kind of come back and with a live feed to see how the event's going. Before we have an interview lined up. But there's some fantastic businesses here today. So if you haven't already registered, then do get yourselves down. It's free. You can register on the door. There's some great networking opportunities. So I think our first interview is lined up and ready to go. We have Huddersfield University, Nikki, and possibly her pal as well. So guys, I will hand you back over to the studio.
Hello, back into the studio. Yes, we've got a fantastic interview lined up as well with 2 other people from Huddersfield University. So if you have any questions, jump in on the comment section for that as well. If not, we'll just go straight into those. Are you done with that, Adam? There we go. Perfect. So there we go. This is the joys of being live as well. Anything could happen, so do bear with us on that. Do you know what? It's one of the things I really love going live here on Hood Show Live. So we are at the MyConference Kirklees conference. So please welcome our first 2 guests today. That is Nikki Hill and Becca Mosley from the University of Huddersfield coming in. There you go. If you guys kind of make yourself. There you go. I'll kind of stand here. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Hi, so yeah, I'm Nikki. I'm from the University of Huddersfield. I have just started a new role, which is quite exciting, and that's around the health innovation campus that we're building in Huddersfield at the moment. So we've got some UK SPF funding from the government, and we're doing lots of things at the moment, but it's going to make Huddersfield the place to be. So yeah, watch this space. I've got a lot more to say, but I'll let her introduce herself as well.
Yeah, so I work with Nikki, all about business engagement, so letting businesses know what business support opportunities we offer at the university. People might not always associate the university with that, but particularly the business school, we do all sorts of professional development support. So people that might be thinking they need to invest in teams or their education, help bring them up to help run businesses, for instance. Learn all about strategy, all sorts of things. Any issue that might be within the business, we might be able to help. Our own networking events and all sorts. So we're here to share that with everybody today.
Where can people get details for the networking event?
So we have our webpage at the business school. We've got all sorts of pages. One of them you might want to look at is Help to Grow at hood.co.uk. That's the Help to Grow programme. If you get to the Huddersfield Business School webpage, then there's all sorts of business development options that you can select and get through to us. Fantastic. If you want to get in touch, you could email us at hvsenterprise@hood.ac.uk.
Brilliant. We'll make sure those links go into the comment section later. If you're watching this on the replay, you'll get all of that information. So kind of tell us what kind of recent trends that you guys are seeing. What are businesses coming down asking you for?
So at the moment, one of the focuses is around growth, business innovation. I mean, it's not just a new thing. It's obviously something that the university is trying to open doors. So we've got a bit of a perceived thing with universities at the moment where people don't always know that they can come to us. They don't know that universities are open to businesses. They think it's just about education. And we're about so much more than that. We basically offer something for everybody, and we've got a lot going on in the arena of business growth and business support. So like Becca mentioned, we've got the Help to Grow programme. We try to make sure that we're linked in with the chamber, with the local council, with lots of local organisations like Adventure, so that we know about their programmes as well. So we do a lot of signposting as well. With the new Health Innovation Campus, we've got some new schemes that are happening. So we're doing a lot to support organisations with their health and wellbeing in their organisation. We've also got some new grant funding that's available for organisations that are in the health and wellbeing health tech sectors. So that's something they can come talk to us about today as well. We've got a lot going on in relation to other things that we offer for organisations. So we say we've got something for everyone, and with that we can actually do a lot of services for business that might be free to the organisation. So we try and do events and networking opportunities for organisations. So we do things on the campus, inviting people in. We also can go out to different sites, and we're trying to get out into local communities as well to try and enhance them and make things better locally. We're obviously also looking at things more internationally as well, so we can help organisations to adapt their organisation to be more international, or even, you know, get them out there on a global basis. We've got experts in that area as well. We can help with IP, we can help with marketing, and some of that is through mentoring. So one of the things that we're doing at the moment is we're looking for mentors to help out with our health innovation scheme. That is a new thing. So if anybody's interested in mentoring or being mentored as well through you know, business growth, innovation, that type of thing, come and talk to us, because that's something that we're really keen to recruit mentors and mentees at the moment. We're also working with Kirklees Council with their Thrive project, which is a new initiative to help to build new organisations in the health and health tech sectors. Whether it's about health and well-being, whether it's about new innovations in health technology, anything like that, come and talk to us. We've got a lot going on in those areas. Becca can also talk about apprenticeships as well, because we've got a really good offer on apprenticeships.
You mentioned about
I was just about to ask you about apprenticeships. Yes, so tell us about that.
So that seems to be a huge thing that's getting more and more in demand at the moment. I think the way things are going, things are changing in education. Obviously, people that have been working potentially in industry or business for years and years, they may not necessarily be able to just stop and, you know, funding wise pay for a course, but they're wanting to invest in the knowledge, or business owners and leaders are wanting to invest in their staff because it's all about succession planning. And from a health and wellbeing perspective, people want to know that they're being looked after and, you know, their best interests are at heart, and that brings something back to the business. So apprenticeships are huge at the moment, because obviously they're heavily funded, if not completely funded, by the funding levy. And they are for everybody, so there's a lot of misconceptions. We've got myth busting videos that would be great for you to check out on our website. They are for everybody. There is obviously some time investment from the business, but minimal compared to many other development programs, and it's definitely about what the business can get from it as well as the individual. So it's mutually beneficial for everybody. We've got programs starting for managers and senior leaders to do with developing as a manager. You may be about to become a manager, or just want that formalised training to give you that confidence and support. Or more senior leaders might have been running a business for years or be at a certain level, and they need that sort of extra support as to what's next or how to enhance the skills that they've already got. The next time we are running those is in September, so now is a really great time to be thinking about that, to get in touch with us basically if they are interested in that.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know, it sounds like you do just about everything that businesses need, to be fair. And I personally would never have thought of approaching the university for stuff like that. But obviously, it just makes loads of sense, really.
Yeah, definitely.
So those links will be available as well. We'll make sure you get those. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Adam's going to pass me that sheet with the questions on as well. Thank you for taking that off me, Adam. He likes to keep me on my toes as well. So we've talked about future goals here, but you've already touched on those as well. But let's talk about Kirklees or Huddersfield. You know, what brought you here? Why do you think Kirklees business is so important?
Yeah, well, we're part of the research and knowledge exchange team. And with that, obviously, we've got academics that have got all this knowledge and they're researching all the latest topics on the areas that are very relevant to businesses. And we want to help sort of take down the walls and spread the word. It's all about helping businesses in our local community and wide, you know, as far as international, Nikki's mentioned, but we're just wanting to share that knowledge. That is part of our sort of mission. And it goes both ways. We learn things from businesses. The networking opportunities mean that they can learn from each other as well. And it's just to keep that knowledge and expertise sort of flowing, and so that everybody's growing together. And obviously that impacts the region that we're in as well. So especially
from my point of view, I'm Huddersfield born and bred. I'm passionate about Kirklees. You know, I feel so fortunate to be able to work in the arena where we're able to support not just organisations, but the people within those organisations. You can really see it making a difference to people, and that, you know, gives you a lot of self-satisfaction at the end of the day. You know, that's what it's all about. And now that we've got this kind of new realm in health and wellbeing, which is something that we're very passionate about as well, it just puts a whole new strand. And the investment at the moment that's coming into the area, we're very, very fortunate to have won this UK Shared Prosperity Fund money that's being invested in the north of England, in Kirklees. And there's a lot going on. Obviously, we've got the new buildings on the campus, so anybody that's driving around Huddersfield will hopefully have seen those going up at the moment. It's very, very exciting. We've got the station stadium corridor, so there's a whole new investment planning innovation that's coming into Huddersfield. Huddersfield is going to become a hub for training around health, wellbeing, We're doing a lot of apprenticeships for nurse training, for example. We're looking at bringing things in like dentistry in the future and just expanding that whole package. And a lot of it will be through apprenticeships as well, you know, so it's funded in a different way. And the university is always looking at these kind of new streams, like Becca said, listening to the feedback from the organisations that we talk to so that we can take that on board and we can learn from that and we can do what's right for the people out there in those businesses, in the community. Community side of things as well is really important for us, and we're building networks with like third sector leaders and other organisations in order to make an impact in the community, because like I say, it is so important to tell people that there is something for everyone, and to be able, like I say, to be able to at the end of the day be able to help people in that way. It's just you know, that's just for me, being Huddersfield born and bred, it just puts the cherry on top basically.
I mean, I'm an outsider. I came here about 26 years ago, but there's something really special about Huddersfield, and it's weird because it's location wise it's perfect. And I travel all over the UK, and I wouldn't be anywhere else. I mean, you know, you're straight either on the M62 or the M1, and you can be anywhere within a couple of hours. And so I'm really passionate about Huddersfield, and it's great to see you're passionate about it as well. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Talk about, are you members obviously of the chamber? Tell us about the benefits of being a chamber member.
We've been partnered. So I've worked at the university now for 5 years, and in that 5 years, the chamber were one of the first people that I met. So I've worked particularly with Emma and Rachel at the chamber for the last 5 years. And we talked about that giving back type thing, being able to kind of work together to understand what's going on in the region, the type of businesses that we're working with, and have that shared knowledge. And we've been able to do that. And part of that is through attending each other's events, being able to provide that support service, because we're both kind of a support service. I think we're both kind of working in the same area where it's about that business support package. And we do it jointly. We work very much together. We're able to signpost to each other, but not just to each other, but to also to all the other organisations in the local area, whether they're providing a support package or whether we're actually able to tell people about other opportunities that organisations are offering that actually help them to get business. You know, it's about us having the knowledge of everything that's going on in the region, learning about that, and then being able to do that signposting. So yeah, having that relationship with the chamber and with the chamber members, it just means we're able to network, we're able to build that knowledge, and we're able to feed that in. I mean, one of the things about the university that's really important as well is with the academic colleagues, they're teaching the future generation, the future employees for all the organisations locally. They need to be able to embed what's going on in the real world into their teaching. And through having these connections, it enables us to do that, enables us to have those conversations with the organisations that are out there and then feed that into the teaching every day. So that is, you know, it's really, really important for us as a university and as people generally as well, like I say.
Yeah, I think as well, just mentioning that knowledge exchange as well, we get to come to fantastic events like this, meet so many businesses, like you say, you may be able to work with them or refer them on to someone else. But also there's talks, so you might learn something about their area of expertise, maybe it directly impacts you, maybe it doesn't, but you learn something and then that just expands the network and strengthens everybody's knowledge as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think events like this are really important, especially for a lot of solopreneurs and small businesses when they're starting out. They get consumed with the business, and coming to events like this, they get to pick the brains of experts. They get to find out information like what you guys are just talking about there, and see what options are open to them. And especially being part of the network, and you realise actually I'm not alone. You know, other people are going through similar challenges, and this is how they overcame it. So it's absolutely fantastic. Guys, thank you very much for joining us on Hood Show Live. It's been really interesting. There's about 6 things I'm probably going to get in touch with you myself about, to be fair. So that's brilliant. Anything else you want to say before we kind of kick you out?
No, I mean, yeah, just get in touch with us. We've got a stand in the exhibition. So if you've not made it down here already, please do come and join us. We'd love to see you.
Fantastic. Get yourselves down here, guys. We're here all afternoon. It's going to be fantastic. Guys, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks very much. Cheers. So that was really cool. So do you know what? I love when you do an interview and you pick up information that you just actually you didn't know, and now you know. So I'm just going to give a quick mention to some of the key partners that have made today possible. 5 Talents, Creative Design and Marketing. Paul Delawas is the compere that's going on in the main room as well. File Doc, they've got a great looking stand as well. Get yourself down there to that. Social Progress, they're here, another great looking stand. Beanie Media, John Smith Stadium, Faith PR are here, Templars Photography, and Sam Teal Productions. Sam Teal, you'll know him from doing the absolutely amazing Christmas adverts, and he does some great a big supporter of the local community. He's here as well, so do kind of jump into there. I believe we've got have we got an interview lined up, Adam?
No, not yet.
All right, no, so we're going to be going through to Alan in a few moments' time. I'm ready. Yeah, roll VT.
Yeah, my colleague mine is just me, so just me sending it here.
Another great service is like if you go into the drinks and stand left, she's just standing there. Lots of bespoke stuff as well.
Yeah, we've got a wide range of services.
Not just paintings. And also, it's got lots of upcoming workshops that you want to get involved in.
I think it's everything
Workshops on resin, abstract colour, drawing skills, measuring. Fantastic. Through the doors, turn left.
Yeah, obviously, in recent years, the pandemic, businesses were having to look at the finances and decide how they're going to survive those times. Eventually, I found a lot of our clients did their own work, and that they adapted to me, and came out of it as a concept. But yeah, our job was to make sure they survived that period. Cash flow forecast, things like that. You know, it's real thing for you. I think I'm really keen about it. Yeah, well, not myself personally, but yeah, as a firm, yeah. Tell me a secret. Yeah, we've been around a long time, and some do have our business ideas, but we like to think we put a face to the name of this, you know, that we're not massive corporate looking. I like to look after our clients and make sure that they've got everything they need. If they have any queries, they know who to ring, put a face to the name, and that's where we like to keep hold on you. So tell us about the event today. How has that been so far? Yeah, it's been good. It's my first time at one of these events, but it's a good range of clients here, members of the group, and it's good to see all the local businesses here today. Well turned out. Looking forward to getting around and talking to a few more stuff. This is the last question, I promise. Yeah. No, you're okay. So you guys just came on business. Have you found it Yeah, definitely. It's something fairly new for us, but I think been part of it now for a few years, and just events like today, it's just getting out there and being part of the bigger thing. It's good to mingle with other local businesses and being part of the local business. Thank you so much. And the guys over at Simpson, if you are at the event today, please come and see them, top guys. Our next interview is ready. Had print, I'm sure he's eagerly awaiting to get on camera, so I'll hand you back over to the studio from the CC.
Back in the studio. And let me just, there we go, turn that down. This is the joy of being live. Anything could happen. And so far today, we're not doing too badly, I don't think. So we've got a fantastic, another guest lined up for us. One of the exhibitors that's down here at the stadium. And I was speaking to one of the colleagues from this company earlier, and it's one of the great things about these business conferences, like we just said earlier, is you get to meet new people, you get to network, and you get to really find out what they do for their business. So without further ado, please welcome Chris Makin. Come on in, Chris. Take a pew. Yes, stand there.
Certainly no.
There we go. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, if you move into me a little bit. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, well, obviously, say you've got my name there. I'm Chris. I work for a company called Hadprint over in Halifax, but we've obviously got presence across the Yorkshire. We're known as the Yorkshire Printer. I've been in print industry on and off since 1993, which probably gives me age away.
Wow.
And collectively between us at Hadprint, we've got probably about 70 years worth of experience. So we've probably forgotten most people ever know about this industry.
I've seen some changes over that time.
Oh, massively. Yeah. I started my apprenticeship in Leeds when it was a public capital north of England for print. Now employing thousands of really good technical people, but they've all disappeared. It's all gone, gone, which is such a shame.
Tell us about Hadprint. Tell us about the business.
So the business is was started by a guy called Stuart Nimmo and a partner of ours over in Selby. We, like I say, we wanted to bring together 35 years collective, individually knowledge into one place. And the one thing we want to do is we want to bring print back to the masses, as it were.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like in a digital world. I think print is so important now. There's more value in a tangible product.
Of course there is.
I love getting. I received it from someone a couple of weeks ago, like a letter through the post.
Yeah.
And it made so much more difference than an email.
Of course it does.
Yeah, and I think, and I've not got it here. Actually, it's over there.
Yeah.
Your colleague passed me it's like a sample pack.
Correct.
And I absolutely loved it. I'm a tactile person, and there was so many different kind of weights of paper and everything else. That was really cool about that. What trends are you seeing in kind of print medium?
It's so last minute at the minute. I think the problem you've got is that it's very much race to the bottom with a lot of people. They want it now, and they want it. The thing is, they don't understand the difference between cost and value, which is something with the consultancy part of it that we like to offer, is to be able to say that if it's the classic old cliche, if you buy cheap, you buy twice. Yeah. You know, and I think like you were just sort of alluding to there about a good tactile product. I think I liken it to is the resurgence of vinyl with records. Yeah. People are moving away from streaming. I mean, I've got a 20-year-old that's got a vinyl collection now, and that's what we want to be bringing back. Yeah. It's not the old ways is sometimes it's still the best.
Yeah. So. And I think when it comes to not just luxury, but it does, when you get a business card or a flyer, it gives you a sense or a feeling about it. This is just my personal, and it does feel so different. So I remember being given a business card a couple of months ago, and it felt really almost rubber-esque, the texture of it. And I just remember but then I remembered them because of that. So
that's it. And I think it's that customer journey, it's that feel that people want now. And I think they want to have that more one-to-one approach rather than a faceless email. Yeah.
Yeah, and we all process information differently, visually and tactile. So print does both of
those.
Yeah. Future goals for the business.
Basically, we want to. The thing we want to be doing is we want to get people over the threshold, come in and see what we're about. We're in an 150-year-old Victorian woolen mill. It's a fancy former woolen mill. It's a beautiful building. Yeah. We want people to come in and see us, see what we do. We do everything in-house, everything we produce. Our carbon footprint, we get us inks from Bradford, we get us paper from Preston, you know, so they're not, it's a 60-mile journey. Yeah. And if it's that sustainability you want, then we're the people that you need to talk to.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's important to kind of be local as well.
It is, and I think the other thing is brand partnerships as well. We want people to be able to say, I like having clients, I like having friends, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes total sense, actually. People buy from people they like and trust.
Absolutely.
Tell us about Kirklees. What do you like about Kirklees?
Well, I'm a Yorkshire lad. You know, we style ourselves on socials as the Yorkshire printer. It's the Green Hills. It's everything. You know, I am just so passionate about this county. I mean, dare I say, I'm from Leeds originally, but you know, and I'm looking at on that stadium. It's not. You know, I'd probably get shot if I told you when my allegiance is like. But the whole county, you know, and I think the beauty about it is it doesn't matter which four corner you are from this county. Yeah. We're all in it together, and we all know exactly where we're all pulling. So I mean,
don't tell I'm from Manchester actually, but I've been here. I think it's 25 or 30 years I've been in Huddersfield, so I'm still an outsider. I'm still a newbie, but there is something really special.
There is. I mean, you think about it, you come back from when you were a kid, you come back off holiday, you at Sheffield and you see Emily Moore mast. Yeah. As soon as you see that, you know you're home, and that's what I like about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you're a member of the Chamber.
We are.
Tell us a little bit about that. How is that working out for you?
Well,
benefits.
I will say this about the Chamber. We actually were awarded Member of the Year last year. Awesome. So we won that category, which and also the diversity category as well. So we got the main award, which was great, which was actually staged here, big black tie event. And you know what? And I think you've got to. It's one of those you've got to be in it to win it type of things. Yeah, absolutely. The more people that can be in it, and the more you can help each other as businesses. Keep it local. And keep Yorkshire pounds in Yorkshire pockets.
You know what? I like that. Yeah. Keeping Yorkshire pounds in Yorkshire pockets.
Absolutely.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for joining us, Chris. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah. Nice to see you.
Have a great rest of the day. If people come over to your stand, have you got any goodies on there?
Yeah, we have, and we've got a picture of another Yorkshire legend, Arkwright, that's there. He's in one of our in-house magazines that we produce. So come out and have a chat with me.
Fantastic, Chris. Thank you very much for joining us. There we go, guys. That's Chris from Hadprint there. That is had-print.co.uk. What a really nice guy, and a bit of purple as well. I do love a bit of purple, so that is great. So yeah, we are here at the Chamber all day. It's going to be fantastic. We will be having a break from streaming at 12 o'clock. but it's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited for it. I believe Alan is in the main studio where he has got some more speakers. But before we do that, I will just say it is 11:30, so that our second seminar is going off in the room in about 2 doors away. That is one on intellectual property in the marketplace. This is a really important one, especially with AI and stuff going on like that these days. So that is being in the marketplace by founder Anna Browen. Drawing from her design background, Anna aims to dispel misconceptions about intellectual property while providing practical insights on its application in business and creativity, particularly beneficial for SMEs and creatives. So again, don't forget, get yourself down here. We're here all day. We are going to be going live. We do have a break between 12 and 1, but apart from that, it's going to be awesome. I believe Alan is in the main room and he's got someone else to speak to as well. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section and don't forget using those hashtags. It's going to be fantastic. So let's just shoot it over to Alan now.
Thank you, Grant. So we're back in the River Ward Suite and it's from youth personnel. We were just because we're fully gone up to the front of the
I'm very similar though, so my favourite of this show.
Oh God, there you go. So
So far so good, really well attended. We got here about 49, set to stand up, and it's been pretty busy so far. Yeah, so good.
I was completely honest with you today. It's fantastic. There's such a buzz about the place. It's an event that everyone looks forward to every year. It's just, yeah, I see by the turn now, it's
Yeah, like I said, there's a good thing to stand there. But so far the footfall's been steady, consistent. Yeah, we've had a few people visit the stand. So yeah, not bad for the first hour.
I must admit, I was people going to so I thought he's thinking £80 a year.
We have a local recruitment agency. We have been waiting for 21 years.
The guys
We specialise in commercial that's anything from an office engineer, direct level, blue collar, white collar, multi-industry, anything.
It's become to us instead.
I'm very busy actually.
We are really busy, very happy here. Things to like that actually for us, yeah, that's really everything outside of it. There are 9 of us altogether, so small to medium. But for the volume of work we do, yeah, we absolutely we work really hard, we have a great team.
We kept very, very busy.
Yeah, we are absolutely busy.
It's fantastic.
Don't go against it very much.
Not worked in some fields. What are people can do?
I think it's the biggest thing that has changed this last few years is candidates are really difficult to come by. There are lots of people who can work, but not necessarily the right candidates for the right jobs. So we've seen a massive increase in clients that have never worked in the agency before. And events like this, particularly Karen, the committee chapters, they don't usually do, and they're struggling to find staff themselves. They are now seeing the real added value in an agency, whereas 10 years ago, when there was clients found it easy to recruit, it's really when it's strong.
Yeah. There's one particular service side that particularly right kind of people from the right ones.
Yeah, absolutely. So our objective is to make sure that our clients don't waste time in the it's not been it's online and getting applications out of that. You might look at private assistance, but the time saving with all those other 9 to 5 is massive. Everybody's time equals money, so that's what an agency like us.
It's basically the same thing there, that you can kind of save time, seriously.
Yeah, and a lot of clients will say, oh, don't work with an agency, it's so expensive. But when you actually break down the time it takes from writing the advert to hiring that person, it probably costs you more in your time than what it would leave up to pay me to do it. So we absolutely save money.
That's fantastic. What's the best way for you to get in touch with festival?
So we are really active on social, we're on Instagram, we're on LinkedIn, we've got an office space in Warren, you can ring us, you can visit our website, we're very contactable, easy to get hold of. And we're always at events like this, we're always out networking, so if you haven't met us already, you definitely want to see at some point.
Oh, that's fantastic, guys. Very, very nice to see you. Very approachable. If you want to down this event, make yourselves down. Come and speak to them. See how they can help you find the right staff. I think our next interview is ready as well, so we're going to go back over to the studio. Catch up.
We're back in the studio. There we go. Oh, we just got a bit of feedback in the back there, so that's all right. Perfect. Yeah, if you move squeegee in a little bit, perfect. Bradley Smith.
It is, yeah.
Fantastic. From Westfield Health. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Bradley.
Yeah, so I'm Brad, one of the health and wellbeing consultants at Westfield Health. So been with Westfield for just over 5 years now, supporting employers with everything health and wellbeing related.
It's something it's a lot of people are so much more conscious about kind of the health side of business now these days. So yeah, so tell us about Westfield Health.
Yeah, so we're based in Sheffield, so obviously not too far away. We're just over 100 years old, so we've been supporting health and wellbeing for many, many years now.
Wow.
Traditionally more of a health cash plan provider, but more recently do a lot more health and wellbeing support as well. Yeah. Lots of standalone wellbeing support for employers and employees.
Yeah, I bet you've seen there's been some changes in the industry in all that time.
Massive changes, yeah, constantly evolving. You know, the reasons that we're seeing companies getting in touch, obviously through COVID, lots of mental health support. More recently, quite a shift towards recruitment and retention, big issue that we've been seeing.
Yeah.
So yeah, constantly evolving.
Cool. Okay, yeah, so you mentioned a couple of things there, but kind of what recent trends, what things are people coming to you more for now?
Yeah, so we tend to see, obviously traditionally being a health cash plan provider, mainly just that everyday healthcare support with the cost of that as well. People going to the opticians, dentist, they might need some physiotherapy, for example. Just helping with the cost of that, really. That's the fundamental. Ongoing mental health support, really big one, especially since COVID as well. Seen a big spike in that as well. Recruitment and retention across the board really seems to be a bit of an ongoing battle as well.
I think COVID changed people in so many different ways, and people now are, if they are stressed in any way, shape or form, then they are changing careers. They're leaving behind their corporate jobs and doing other things, if you know what I mean. So it does change a lot. Tell me about the future goals of the business.
Yeah, so the aim for Westfield really is just to continue on that drive to be the main health and wellbeing provider, supporting businesses, people, communities. It's just at the heart of everything we do. So just that forward drive to kind of in the same direction, but continuing that into the future as well. Yeah.
Now, you say Sheffield-based.
Sheffield-based.
But tell us a little bit about kind of like the importance of the local community to your business.
Yeah, so obviously, traditionally, Westfield have been really popular around South Yorkshire, but we do look after companies across the UK as well. So days like today, really great opportunity to get out there, meet local businesses, see if there's any support that we can provide. Also, there's lots of businesses that can support Westfield as well. Course, so brilliant networking opportunity.
Yeah. I must admit the networking at these events is always fantastic. Yeah. Are you a chamber member?
We are a chamber member.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell us about the benefits of being a chamber member.
Yeah, so we are obviously a member with Mid Yorkshire Chamber. We attend the conference every year as well. Really good footfall. Great, just having those conversations with members. Lots of familiar faces each year as well. But then again, lots of new members as well. Just a good opportunity for us to keep in that network, keep the Westfield name out there, provide health and wellbeing support.
Yeah, fantastic. Bradley, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Take care. The
Thank
website is on there. On your stand, have you got any goodies? Have you got any chocolate? That's the question.
Although we're a health and wellbeing provider, we have got chocolate. I must admit, we've got some pens on there as well.
Pens and chocolate. That's what exhibitions are about.
Mr. Henderson's relish.
That could be a shout. Some little miniatures. Yeah.
There we go. Awesome, Bradley. Thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you.
Cheers. There we go. So that was Bradley Smith there from Westfield Health. Do check out their website. They're here today, and they've got chocolate and pens on their stand as well. So that is absolutely spot on. We are flying through these interviews today, but feel free if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, jump in the comment section. And we've got those hashtags as well. We are live from the John Smith Stadium in Huddersfield for the My Chamber Business Conference in Kirklees. Now, I'll bring up a little advert as well. There is some, they've got some other future events coming up as well. It's not just the Kirklees ones. There is, there we go. There's not just the Kirklees ones. There's also Wakefield coming up on the 23rd of October. In fact, no, actually the Calderdale, 1st of August. That's remiss of me. 1st of August, the MyConference Calderdale. 23rd of October is the MyConference Wakefield, Wakefield Trinity Rugby Club. And March 2025, that's a year from now, will be the Kirklees business event right here back at the stadium. John Steele is in the comments. There we go. John, how are you? It's good to see you, John. It's weird to be here and you not be here. John Steele is normally here, but he's busy working, doing some fantastic stuff as well. We are live at the John Smith Stadium for the MyConference Kirklees Business Conference, and John Steele's over on YouTube. Hopefully you're well. John, I think you're over in Leeds today, doing some photography stuff. For those who know, John is one of the best photographers around, to be fair. Done all of my headshots, and quite a few of the people that's here today, I believe, have their personal branding done via John. He does do a fantastic job. Speaking of key partners, this event could not be put on without some certain key partners. That is Five Talents, Creative Design and Marketing. Paul Della Ross, he is comparing File Doc, one of the best stands here today, I believe. Yeah, exactly. Beanie Media, Social Progress, John Smith Stadium. They've got a stand here today. They've got chocolate as well. I always like stands with chocolates. I don't know if that's been coming out. Sam Teal Productions, Temple of Photography, and Faith PR. They're all here today, and they've all helped put this event on. They are the key partners. Again, we have got lots in store for you for the rest of the day, but let's go through a couple more of the exhibitors that are here. Fox Engravers are here. Aquatrust Water Ventilation are here, Business Kirklees, Adventure, Good Growth Programme, On-Side Travel Management, Evolve Your Digital, WYCA, Sarah Banks Coaching, Westfield Health, we've just had him on, Fresh Futures, the Kirkwood, Kirklees College are here as well, IFTL Wealth Management, the Federation of Small Businesses, they're here as well, Jill Yvette's Holistic Beauty, Bespoke Stairlift, Scholic Business Finance, I nearly got that wrong. Scholic Business Finance, Solve Mortgages Limited, the Gulf Travel People, and the Kinlands Utility Warehouse. They're all here today. Got a fantastic selection of exhibitors, as well as those talks that are going on next door as well. It's absolutely fantastic. Speaking of talks that's going on, I'm going to go over to Alan, who is in the main room.
Back in the River Ward Street, the seminars on the so I've got 6 to 7 people get the River Ward Street. I'm wandering around the city and catching with some of the suppliers. Some we know, some it's the first time meeting. But the consensus is that it's such a fantastic event as the Kirklees MyConference event. I think there's a couple more of these shows as well as the Calderdale, the Kirklees, and a couple of other ones as well. They're just the fact that they're essential for kind of generating business. They're really good necessity, I think, for for businesses. So there was the networking event this morning, breakfast networking. The exhibition up at the moment. There's an executive lunch available to the key partners of the event. We have been invited, so very much looking forward to that. So we're popping up there and see what that's all about. The seminars running throughout the day. We have a second live stream starting at 1:30 for the next hour. We've got another 4 fantastic interviewees lined up for that segment of the show, plus a couple of bits as well. We have the SAP networking event and the Kirkwood going on from the 1:30 show, so that lasts an hour. But there's still tons to go, guys. Like I said all day, there's about 50 stands here. There's a fantastic seminars, there's networking, there's loads of freebies. It's a great event. And of course, you've got a cafe open downstairs. You can have a bite to eat and a coffee while you're here as well. So if you're looking for something to do in your lunch hour, then this is a very good use of your time spent. So, we've got one more interview. There's a bit of a recap between Gap before we finish the first live stream. Back at 1:30. So, guys, I believe we have our next interview ready. So, please enjoy.
So we're back here, John Smith's. Look at that. Now imagine your event having that in the background. All of these boxes are available. They've got the main function suite available for the bigger events. They've got a great selection of spaces that you can use for your business. If you're looking at running a training event, if you're putting on a social event, award ceremonies, the stadium is available for all of this. And it is such an amazing space. So yeah, I'm really cool. There's some great people down here as well, some familiar faces for the business conference, as well as some new ones as well. So it's nice to get out there and get that networking. If you are a local business in Huddersfield or Kirklees, get yourself down here, do a couple of loops, meet some people, shake some hands, get some chocolate. That's always important. And so we're here all day. We will be having a break from streaming at 12 o'clock. And then we'll be back at, what time are we back after the break? We'll be back at 1 o'clock. We'll be back at 1:30, because that's when Hood Show Live normally goes live. So my name's Grant, and you've seen Alan and Adam is in the background there. We're from Hood Show Live. It's about spreading positivity around Huddersfield. We're here today at the John Smith Stadium for the MyConference Kirklees Business Conference. And kind of, we talk about spreading positivity about Huddersfield. This is a very positive event about Huddersfield and Huddersfield business. There is seminars, workshops, exhibitors, networking. All of this stuff is going on. It is free to attend. Get yourself down here. If you are a small business, a large corporation, you know, you will benefit from being here. And you know what? A couple of hours out of the office, it's good business networking. And like I said, teas and coffees. Is it teas and coffees, Adam?
Yes, downstairs.
There's teas and coffees downstairs as well. What more could you want? So yeah, we are here today. I can hear the compares talk about some other stuff there as well. I'm going to quickly go through. I think we've got an interview here. There's an interview here as well. So there we go. And so I'm really excited for this one. Have we got the sheet, Adam? Brilliant. They love to keep me on my toes here as well, which is what I absolutely love. So yeah, we have another interview. So Gareth Boot is here as well. Gareth Boot, great. Gareth is a business. Oh, that way around. There we go. Gareth Boot, an amazing business coach. So yeah, do drop him a message. Drop and check out his YouTube. But we have a fantastic another interview lined up for you. I'm excited for this one. There's no animals though, so I'm going to start off. I'm disappointed. I was told there may be at least a kitten or a puppy, but there's not. But please make her feel very welcome. Perfect. They've not passed me a sheet, so they like to keep on my toes. So it's Lauren. There we go. Producer Dan's got the details. I've not. There we go. If you just pop you in here. There we go. Wonderful. So, Lauren, I can see you from the RSPCA.
I am, yes.
Fantastic. So, tell us a bit about yourself first. How did you end up at the RSPCA?
Oh, right. Well, long story short, I basically, my family adopted RSPCA dogs from child. We grew up with RSPCA dogs, and then basically we I've started volunteering for them, and then a role came up and I went for it and got it in a fundraising community, talking a lot about the RSPCA and what they do. From there I've been at the Halifax, Huddersfield, Bradford branch for 13 years now.
Oh, wow.
I absolutely love it.
How, and this is it's not, going off piste a bit here, how do you not take all the animals home?
Well, when you first start, you really do want to take them all home.
Yeah.
But then actually when you realise that when the animals come into our centre, this is probably their rock bottom, wherever they've come from, or they've not unwanted again. So we will...
Come on in. There we go. Here's Ian. This is the man from the stadium. There we go.
Hi, everybody.
We'll be interviewing Ian the second show later on this afternoon. So do tune in for that one.
Okay,
anything could happen.
Hey. Hey.
Right.
There we go.
Okay.
This is the joys of being live.
This is it.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
There.
It's me. Oh, he's back again.
Come down, John Smith's is great.
There we go. Oh,
Yeah.
bless him.
I'll have whatever he's having.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So the animals come in, and obviously they're kind of at a rock bottom there, or they've not been unwanted.
Yeah.
So when they get into our centre, the only way is up.
Yeah.
Because we have a great animal care team, and whether they have been abused, neglected, and again, or just unwanted, we just show them a lot of love. They get a lot of attention, a lot of care. Dogs get 2 walks a day. They're in our offices, training at 3 o'clock every day. The cats get cat socialisers or cat cuddlers, as we actually should be talking.
How do I apply to be a cat
Yeah,
cuddler?
you can be a cat cuddler.
I want to be a
It's
cat
great,
cuddler.
because because the cats as well, we don't, a lot of people think in rescue that the animals just get placed in a kennel or a cat pen and then they just stay there until somebody comes. No, we have to do a lot of rehabilitation, a lot of training. And with the cats, we need to know their personalities, because with cats, if somebody wants something that's a nice cuddly cat, we need to know their personality. We don't want to give them a half feral one, because that's not fun.
Yeah, I have one now. Hercules passed. He was a street cat. You could not stroke him in any way, shape. I mean, he was not from the streets. He just identified that way. He was just feral.
He identified as a street cat.
Yeah, identified as a street cat. And then I had Elmo, I still have Elmo, which is a British short hair blue.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, he has no cat instincts whatsoever. He's 8.6 kilograms. He is massive.
Oh my lord! Right. Wow.
He is a very spoiled.
Wow.
I'm a cat dad.
Oh well, you'll have to come to our centre, because we've got a lot of cats, and kitten season is approaching as well. So we're doing a lot of promotion about neutering your cats as well. Brilliant. Because one cat can produce 20,000 cats in 5 years through that kind of litters after litters after litters.
Wow.
So yeah.
We should start calling
neuter your pets.
We should start calling producer down a cat.
Oh.
Wow.
So you talk about kitten season. What kind of trends? I would say trends is the wrong word to use for that, but what things are you seeing? Is there a time when more people are, financially, whatever, giving up their animals?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously we've got the cost of living situation. I mean, crisis is probably the wrong word now. It's just it's our lifestyles now, isn't it? So we are finding that people are maybe struggling a bit more with feeding and vet bills as well. You might have seen on the news the other night, they were actually talking about how much vet bills are. We do understand this, and the problem is, if you love your pet and it's part of your family, you want to make sure that they are looked after and get the care they needed. So we do promote insurance, but again, we are seeing people struggling on that food side. So we do offer food banks where we can. Sorry, my phone, I should have turned it off.
You've already seen it. They've already seen it. Yeah, it's the joys of life. At least it wasn't an embarrassing ringtone.
Yeah, no, it could have been. It could have been. I could be shouting things instead. But yeah, so we are seeing a lot of people who may have also, and this is awful, but sometimes people buy pets to please their kids.
Yeah.
The kids would love a puppy, or the kids would love a cat or a rabbit. But the thing is, as we know with children, they do tend to, the novelty wears off. Yeah. So that then after that, they're going, well, we can't actually look after this animal anymore. So we do always promote people to maybe just do a bit of research before you get your animals, and also just, especially with dogs as well, know your breed. Yeah. Because we're actually seeing some more spaniels coming in now, and we think, because people think that they're really cute as puppies, but they are very high maintenance dogs. They do need a lot of exercise, they need a lot of mental stimulation. Yeah. We had this with the Huskies a few years ago with Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Everyone was getting Huskies.
And do things like that have an impact? Like you said, Game of Thrones comes on, everybody wants a Husky. Yeah. I know there's lots of French poodles.
French bulldogs. French bulldogs, unfortunately, can suffer from a lot of skin diseases, a lot of breathing problems. And again, if you don't know the breed and you're not aware of this, then it can be quite expensive if you've not got them insured. So again, please just do your research. And again, with cats as well, you need to understand that, you know, what they like. You know, cats, you need to make sure that your house is friendly and safe for them as well. Cats like to be up high, so they like to judge. They like to judge from up high, and so again, just do your research. And we've got a lot of information on our website as well. So
brilliant. Well, this is I shouldn't say this. This is my favourite interview.
Yeah, let's just stay. Everyone's gone. Shut the door.
Exactly. Shut the door.
We're taking over. We're just taking over all of this. Yeah. Bye.
So talking about future goals. Tell us about the goals of RSPCA. How can businesses get involved to support? How can people help? And, you know, where do you see it kind of going in the future?
Brilliant. Yeah. So with us, we are actually a local branch. So there's the National RSPCA that everyone knows. That's the inspectors. They're the ones who investigate the cruelty complaints. They're the phone line you call up. They're also the ones who prosecute. Only charity that prosecutes people for animal cruelty. But we are a branch. There's about 130 branches, and we are the Halifax, Huddersfield, Bradford branch. We cover that area, but we're independent, so we have to raise our own funds to run our animal centre. Which is really important because, again, people just think that we're just the one charity getting all that. So being here today is about promoting that we are a local branch. We really just wanted to raise awareness of profile raising. If companies want to get involved, they can basically share a lot of our stuff. We've had some businesses take some of our pets as pet of the month. And they've promoted it. So if we've got like a cat, we had Petra in for quite a long time, one of our cats, and we put her as your pet of the month. It's just to promote it through their customers, through their supporters. And also, if you did want to get involved or help any other way, we have a lot of events that people can sponsor. We've got Canine Party in the park in July, with lots of opportunity to sponsor there and attend on the day, be a judge in the dog show. Oh my God.
That's my summer goal. That's my summer goal. Or a judge a dog show.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. But and again, follow us on social media. We do very funny reels. Yeah. And because we've got great animals in, so we like to promote the animals and promote again, because RSPCA can be quite looked at as quite sad with all the animals that come in that aren't wanted or abused. But what we try to do is show a bit more of a light-hearted ending to that. That yes, they've had a terrible start, but my Lord, do we give them a good ending?
Exactly. That is the most important thing. So tell us, chamber members.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's why we're here. Oh, they're going, are we? Am I supposed to be here?
Tell us about the benefits about getting involved in events like this and the chamber.
Oh, yeah. Well, the chamber's fantastic. We actually have been, I should have said this, we've been members for a few years, and it's great being in situations with the chamber. They have days like this, the conference, where we get to speak to people we might not necessarily get a chance to. Again, we're busy with a lot of animals, so to have a bit of a chance to have a lot of people in one room to mingle with businesses of all different sectors as well, which is really good. And I'd say Emma and Rachel are really great supporters, and they've really helped us with a lot of things. And I ask them for stuff and they go, yeah, we'll sort it out for you. But I think the chamber's really good as well, just to feel like I do think you are supported, and just that exposure, I think, is a massive thing as well.
Yeah. I think it's so important, events like this, especially small businesses, they get out, they get to meet those other people and realize, you know, it's not just me. Other people are going through the same things. Other people are having the same challenges.
Absolutely. Yeah. Communication. I think communication is the key to everything. I think communication makes the world go around and hopefully could make the world a better place.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think in things like this, everyone's on a similar ilk and similar minded. And so we're all just here. We all like to talk a lot. We get pulled into rooms and do silly interviews. Brilliant interviews. Brilliant, but silly.
Bear when you're still on my list because you didn't bring me a cat in.
Right, okay, I've got to go. Right, I'll go back and bring a cat in. I don't think they'll let me. Maybe I can put one in my coat.
Exactly. Was it to ask permissions to seek denial?
That's my motto.
Awesome. Laura, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a real pleasure. Have you got any chocolates on your stand? That's the most important thing.
No, but we've got beer mats.
Oh,
we've got beer mats and bookmarks randomly, but that's what we do. RSPCA, Halifax, Huddersfield, Bradford branch, local branch, and we have weird things on our stall.
Awesome. Do check those guys out. Thank you very much. It's been a real pleasure. I'll be pop over for my beer mat in a minute.
Oh, yeah. I'll get one ready for you.
Brilliant. Cheers.
Bye.
Fantastic. How much fun was she? There we go. That's what these events are about. You think of a business conference, you think, oh, is it going to be a bit serious? But no, do you know what? Some great people, some great stories, and doing some great work as well. So yeah, really excited for that. They're signalling to me. It is the end of this stream. Do me a favor, guys. Share this to all of your friends that you think will benefit from this. Share it to any Facebook groups that will benefit from this. This is Hood Show Live, spreading positivity to Huddersfield. I'm going to send you over to Alan, who is in the main room.
He has one. That was your cue to come on, by the way. Ta-da! Look, I've set the camera up for me this time as opposed to you.
Yeah, I know. Let's get a little step.
Yes, I mean, I've heard all what other people have said in interviews. I mean, I've heard what people have said in the event space in there. I mean, I think this is a much needed event for businesses in Kirklees.
It is, absolutely. And you know what? Get yourself down here. But most importantly, get yourself a selfie in front of this banner.
Yeah, what a cracking idea.
What a cracking idea. We're going to do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, get yourself down here. It's a good event. We're going to have a bit of a wander around in a minute and do some networking, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fantastic event, guys. Get yourself down. The brief for this was connecting ideas, connecting business, connecting people, and just making sure that people know that you don't have to travel far to get a fantastic business to work with. And this event demonstrates that beautifully.
Oh, absolutely. I'm really excited. The conversations we've had this morning with people, it's been fantastic. It's not just in the studio, but actually out as well. And it's good to see so many people with cameras as well, like proper cameras.
Does it make you feel nervous?
Proper camera, yeah, I've got camera envy now. There we go. So yeah, it's Sam from Sam Teal Productions, who is legendary, and his stuff is absolutely awesome. So this guy does the better than John Lewis Christmas adverts. So do check those out. They're absolutely amazing. Always shared in the office, and always makes me cry at Christmas.
Oh, God bless.
So I'm going to give him a dead arm after this for that.
So it's just camera envy. That's not it.
Yeah, have a look at. I mean, size isn't everything, but have a look at the size on this camera. Coming in.
This is your chance, Sam.
Come on. Look at
It
that.
is a girthy camera.
That is a girthy camera. So,
That's not a line I thought I would have heard on today's show, I'll be honest.
and it's all about the camera game.
So, guys, we have our second live stream at 1:30. We've got a fantastic lineup of interviewees and a bit more footage from inside the main space, and we might have a couple of surprises in store for you as well. So, tune in at 1:30. Do give this one a like and a share. We are keen for this to reach as many people as possible. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Take care.
Take care. Bye.